Yo, what's good guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're reacting to why you'll hate living in Finland. 7 reasons. That's crazy. I used to think it was the happiest place in the world. I don't know why anyone would hate such a paradise. But yeah, if you're new here, don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, let's watch.
You've packed your bags and ready to move to the happiest country in the world, Finland. Stop right there. While Finland is a superb country, there are a number of things that just suck. And I want to prepare and teach you those. Let's go.
Hey, what's up? My name is Alexi. What is your name?
Difficult to make
Very
friends.
inclined to meet strangers from
Hey,
the
I'll
get-go.
stay with my
Not
online
looking to
friends.
break
That's
the ice
enough.
either. That is not because Finns are dumb or boring. This is because Finns value time and they don't want to waste their time or yours unless there is something very meaningful to talk about, like the 95 ice hockey gold medal. In addition, the Finnish social circles are quite established. From personal experience, I can tell, for example, at home parties, there are this group of people who just hang out with themselves and sitting in their own group, and it's quite difficult to butt in. And if a stranger approaches you,
That's
in Finland,
boring.
it's either drunk, morjesta, mitä mies, gravely ill person asking for help, or
I'll just
try to
ignore
say
you then too.
what do you buy? Again, from personal experience, I can say that it's just somehow much easier to small talk with the foreigner in English than with Finns in Finnish. So even Finnish people have trouble with
Yeah.
this, not only foreigners. And the analogy I've used also on this channel is that Finns are like coconuts, hard shell on the outside and empty inside.
Oh,
Just
I
kidding.
thought white on
Delicious
the
meal
inside.
So if you manage to make a friend with Finn, you most likely have a friend for life. But the thing is that you need to be proactive and take action yourself. And a quick example, my friend from Albania,
Proactive.
he met his girlfriend in a shopping center. So he just approached her, they started talking, and now they've been together for years. So consider this a win-win situation.
Wow.
If you want to make friends with Finns, you need to learn to be outgoing, social, proactive. And if you just want to be alone, Finns will
Man,
let you
I'm
go.
not outgoing
We
at all.
apply for 20 jobs in Finland. Let's see what the replies are.
I'm sorry to inform you that you have not been. You need a Finnish speaker. What did he ask again? I don't understand.
So
Oh,
in
finding a
2021,
job.
Yle reported that Finnish companies are suffering an all-time shortage of skilled workers. Despite this, large number of companies say that they won't risk hiring employees from abroad. And there was a survey of 500 Finnish companies, so nearly 40% of this organization told that they cannot use English as
English oh wow. First time I've seen this. So you need to learn some Scandinavian language. Man, it's kind of sad. I feel like Finland's kind of sad the way it gets described. Cold, no one wants to talk to you. Ah man, you make me sad sometimes, guys. Cheer up. Hey, when I come to Finland, I'll make you guys cheer up,
This is very
okay?
complicated because either organization would have to change their working language entirely, or they would have to invest a lot of time and money to train a foreigner to speak good enough Finnish. And that is very unreasonable requirement because if you really want to work in a Finnish company in Finnish only, it would take at least a year or two to reach to that level. To add insult to injury, in 2019 there was a university study conducted where 5
Google
fake job
Translate
applicants
works.
with equal language skills and backgrounds applied for jobs in Finland, but their background was just different in terms of nationality. Finnish, English, Russian, Iraqi, and Somali. They all spoke good Finnish and English, and the results were shocking. Out of all of these, white Finns got the most job interviews. And I've also heard stories that many masters and even PhD holders have ended up toilet cleaners and food delivery people in Finland. I think Finns are a little bit of conservative and even xenophobic. So if they're never had to work with a foreigner.
He sounds so. These guys are racist. That's crazy. Oh, did I call Siri?
But that being said, there are also many success stories of foreigners finding a job in Finland, so it's definitely possible, but it's good to understand that there are challenges. Hey, how do you introduce yourself in Finnish again?
Oh, why not fake the oh, you know, I faked a lot of things. School letters, just anything, bro. You can fake job interviews too. Just like if you have the experience, bro, you can lie about anything. You really can lie about anything if you have the experience. Just say, I'm a white Finn. This and this. When you show up, if you're Russian, bro, you look exactly white. They're not gonna know unless they make you take DNA tests or something.
You can say, mun nimi on Alex. I thought it was nimeni on Alex. No, but that's written Finnish. You don't want to use that when you speak. Mun nimi on Alex. Next, let's talk about the notoriously hard Finnish language. First of all, Finnish is very different from the major languages because Finnish is a Finn-Ugric language, which is completely different from the Indo-European languages, including English, German, French, Spanish, Italian, and so on. And yet another insult to injury is the spoken Finnish. So in Finnish, we have kind of two versions of Finnish, the written Finnish and spoken Finnish. Written Finnish is used in written form, like books, publications, news, and in very formal occasions. And if you
you got me there, bro. Honestly, I don't, like, right here, I'm reading this. It says recreation, discover the possibilities. So that means I can't say this while speaking if I was talking to somebody. Fix the language, guys. I'm sure it's not that hard to just say what you write.
use this in regular.
So I wonder, I don't know, it's kind of confusing.
Stiff and very unnatural. You would sound like a news reporter. So that is why it's important to also learn spoken Finnish. Quick example. In written Finnish,
Spoken.
I is minä, but in spoken Finnish it's mä. And I am is olen, but in spoken Finnish we say o.
The solution is just to go to Finland when you're really young or get born there.
A quick workaround, just tell them that, hey, I'm learning Finnish, can we talk in Finnish? Problem solved. Hey, I got my pay slip, let's check it out.
Taxes. They said church tax? Yo, church tax is wild. Healthcare distribution, increase of healthcare contribution, daily allowance. For who? Are they paying you this or are you paying that? You have it confused if you think I'm gonna pay a daily allowance tax. Public broadcasting. High taxes. Hey, makes sense.
Association, Finland had the 7th highest total tax rate among the OECD countries in 2020. Total tax rate means the taxes and tax-like payments collected in relation to the GDP. And as you may know, Finland has a progressive taxation. So the more you earn, the more you pay. And the real challenge comes with the high marginal tax rates. Let me give you a few examples. If your annual income would be 25,000 euros, your tax rate would be around 15%. But you would have 37.1 marginal tax rate. So the marginal tax rate means that if your income would increase 1,000 euros, you would pay 371 euro taxes from that. If you made 50,000 euro a year, your tax rate would be around 33%, but your marginal tax rate would be 48.2%. So 1,000 euro increase would mean that you would pay 482 euros taxes from that. But it's also good to remember that we get quite a bit from the tax money, like inexpensive healthcare system, good social security system.
Yeah, I get that. But really, look, let's say you're an engineer. I don't know how much they get paid, but experienced ones, they get like 300K. Why is this showing up? You get 300K to, it could go up to 400K. So that means you're paying half of that. If you pay 50% in tax, you're screwed. So in Finland, basically, don't get a high-paying job because you're gonna go broke.
You're not completely on your own, and also free education system from basic school to master's level at university.
Oh yeah, I support that. It's a cold world. It's cold outside too. It was 37 degrees for me. I can't live here, it's too cold, too much snow.
So in Finland we have 4 seasons: spring,
This is why global warming is
autumn,
crazy.
winter, aka fight for your life. While the climate is quite decent in Finland, winter is total BS. First of all, because Finland is located so far in the north, we get barely any sunlight in winter. Secondly, in Finnish we have pääkallo, eli skull weather, literally is translated. And this is the type of weather condition where it's so icy that it's very high risk to slip up and hurt yourself. This is actually a real deal because every year there are these news articles that these deadly weathers send people to health station and they will require doctors' work to heal this. And you also have to spend and invest your money in proper winter clothing because the temperatures can be as low as -20 to -30 degrees Celsius. So you're gonna get your shoes, check.
What's happening? Why is it stopping? Did I do something?
Social security system, so if life decides to kick your ass, you're not completely on your own. And also free education system from basic school to master's level at the university.
Oh, I already watched this.
Quite decent in Finland.
Winter.
They're literally translated. And this is the type of weather condition where it's so icy that it's worth it. And you also have to spend and invest your money in proper winter clothing because the temperatures can be as low as -20 to -30 degrees Celsius. So you're gonna get your winter shoes, jackets, scarves, hats, gloves, and so on.
I have a lot of jackets. I could
fun
survive.
winter activities such as ice swimming, cross-country skiing,
No, this is not fun.
or just jumping in the snow. Hey, check this out. I have listed for the first time my monthly costs. Let's check it out.
Rent, gas, groceries, electricity, gym, dog, dining. Bro, just feed the dog bones from your food. Home insurance.
According
There's really loopholes around stuff like that. I'd actually manage, if I'm being honest. I wonder how much a house actually costs. Once you get a house, you're set. But then, I remember. Oh yeah, I forgot. I have to pay for lights now and electricity. That's not as bad when you have your own place. But not everybody can have their own place. So, what's the highest paying job in Finland? Because if college is free, bro, I'd definitely aim for that. Because as long as you keep trying, it'll take you, even if it takes you 15 years, you're going to have a lot of money in the end.
Finland had the 8th highest total price level of private consumption in the EU in
Sheesh.
2020. 26% more expensive. Finland has also a relatively high value-added tax VAT, which is 24% basic rate. So this is the rate that consumers pay on services and goods. So if a product's real cost would be 100 euros, the real final price for the consumer would be 124 euros taxed to the VAT. So the government takes 34 euros in taxes. And according to numbeo.com, Finland has the 21st highest cost of living index in the world. Just to give some comparison, the rents are around 40% cheaper than in the US. And it always depends on what you're comparing to. Finland can be more expensive or cheaper.
I think I just got used to the United States then. Distracted? The awkward communication.
Finns tend to avoid every unnecessary conversation. There's even a joke that small talk equals bullshit. It's not only difficult to approach Finns, but the communication can be also challenging. Instead of opening their mouths, they might just keep it inside. Or sometimes write it anonymously on the internet. And I remember when I was back in the school, when the teacher...
Hey, see, that's why online friends are better.
You wanted to show that you're an active student. But it was kind of awkward because you would have to speak up in front of the class. In Finland, it's always been quite awkward. Luckily, my parents always pushed me to be active, and I'm really glad that they did that. Thanks to this, I've also heard complaints that the dating scene sucks because no one does anything, even if they're interested. And also, the dates themselves can be quite awkward.
Hey, this is why Tinder's a thing, man. Tinder's really doing a lot of good work for this community. I wonder if that's even allowed in Finland. Hey, that doesn't seem too much fun, man. Definitely don't go to Finland during the winter.
And there can be also problems in relationships when either party is not opening about if there's something wrong. But again, we can find some good things about this. First of all, because no one's approaching anyone, there's no competition, but still we have lots of beautiful, intelligent, awesome people here in Finland. Signal. People always say that Finns never smile and they're kind of grumpy looking and stuff. But I think that's not true. Instead, we just have the Finnish smile, which looks like this. And if you're moving
that's no
I
smile.
recommend you to
You're lying to me.
Move to Finland masterclass replay. You will get tons of
I don't think moving there is a good idea. Just saying, that's not a good idea, man. It's too much for me. Looks like it's too much for me. But visiting is definitely recommended because you obviously aren't going to live there, but go visit. Visiting is fun. I definitely want to travel someday. But you know, something that just scares me a little bit is those temperatures. Here, I can get away with just going outside with sometimes when it's like 30 degrees, I could go with a shirt, but it's freezing, like your hands are cold. As long, I actually I prefer, I prefer cold over hot. I'd rather having it cold like that instead of having total heat, because you can't fix heat. Really, you can't fix it. So I guess Finland is okay. Just put on some more coats. It's fine. I could live a whole year in Finland and I wouldn't get too mad about it. Just gotta man up. That's how it goes. But yeah, if you made it this far, thank you and have a nice day.